Hey guys, we'll be there in only 5 minutes. Yeah. So, hi everyone.
Hi, time travelers from the future or the past.
Welcome, Emmett Gigawatts. I'm very happy to have you tonight with me. And as you could see, we respect social distancing. So very cool.
1 meter.
Exactly. So firstly, we want to thank all of the people involved in the association and in all those things. We have prepared with a lot of friends, and thanks to all those guys who have made an incredible work to permit you to have these Back to the Future festivals for 11 days. It starts now, and it finished in the 21st of October, and we will receive a lot of surprises. So it will be incredible, and tonight I want you to present the event, how it works, and perhaps we will have some guests. So I'm
wonderful guests.
Oh yes, an incredible guest.
Yeah.
So we'll start with presenting the association, because the main goal of this festival is, as you know, Team Fox. Of course, as you could see just there, the Michael J. Fox Foundation. This is the main goal, and this is the reason why we have tried to make this event, to raise funds and to have a lot of donation to fight Parkinson's disease. So we're very happy to have a lot of people watching this direct live, and we'll try to do our best to make a cool...
In English with our poor French accent.
Sorry for exactly, but we'll try to do our best in English.
Yeah, of course.
And for the French people who are watching the live, at the end, it means 1 hour 30 or something like that, we'll try a little resume in French for 10 minutes to be sure that all of you have understand the meanings of the event. So now,
who are we?
Who are we? 80 Mile Association. So yeah, it's an association with one main goal: raise funds to fight PD. And for that reason, we've all of benefits of all our action benefits the Team Fox, which is the brands of the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And we create for 2 or 3 years now.
3 years now.
3 years ago. Wow, what a long time, Doc.
Yeah, already.
Already, yeah. 3 years ago, we have formed this association with some friends, and we are 5 at the beginning, and now we are very happy to have brands in Japan and even in Spain, and perhaps we'll try to make others branch in the world next year to develop those fans, to develop other people. So now the main goal is to fight PD, to raise funds via our page, 80 Out My Power Association, or directly to Team Fox. And we are very happy to welcome 1 or 2 guests to the event. I don't know, I don't remember. Perhaps we haven't only 1, but 2 guests, no?
Maybe.
It could be possible.
Can be.
So,
but let's begin with the first of our guests today.
Okay, so now we are very proud, very happy to welcome
Mr.
Two people, two incredible people.
Yeah.
Just show must go on.
The show must go on.
So I will introduce now Mr. Bob Gale and Mr. Klastorin.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Bienvenue,
welcome.
Welcome, Bob. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you.
We are very much. Thank you for accepting. I know you're both very busy, so we will not take a long time because we have yet planned some other rendezvous with you in the near days. So we'll try to make some quick presentation, and we'll speak about the Back to the Future news because you have both news about Back to the Future world. Your book, Mr. Klastorin, your incredible books, and we want to have it in France. I know it's planned for November, but
in France,
and in October in USA, and we can't wait to have it and to read it because we are sure that a lot of treasures will be inside. And,
well, you've read most of it already.
but there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the last 5 years,
Whoa.
and that's what the revised edition is about. It
Okay.
goes from Back to the Future Day and everything that happened on Back to the Future Day in 2015 until yesterday. So very
Incredible. Can't wait to have it. And for Mr. Volger, we will speak about the musical, of course, because we were in Manchester to see this beauty. And really, for all of the people watching us live, this is an incredible show, fresh, new, something very wow. I have no word to say. It's different. It's not the Back to the Future 4 because it's not a movie because it's things you could do on a stage and not in a movie. But wow, it's a fresh air. It's very. It was a very good idea, Mr. Boger. Thank you, because wow, when I speak about the musical,
The most beautiful gift you could offer to the backers, to the fans of Back to the Future, really. And for that we would like to know, Bob, what are the actuality of the musical, because we know sadly that with the COVID-19, what happened in Manchester, only quite 10 representations, I think. But now you're working on next step, and we hope all will happen perfectly in London, starting on the 14th of May. Of May. And so, how do you prepare it with the teams? How does it happen today for you, Bob?
What's going on the musical now at the moment?
We're all saying a lot of prayers, actually, in hopes that the UK and London will be relatively COVID-free by the spring, because every time you read about, oh, there's a new outbreak, or we have to change the rules again, it's very unnerving, and it's very unpredictable. If things go the way we hope that they will, I anticipate we will be back rehearsing in April, and the preview performances will start on May 14th, coincidentally the birthday of Bob Zemeckis, and we will have about 3 weeks of previews, and then what they call in the UK press night, which is the official opening, and then knock on wood, it'll just keep playing. But for those of you that may have already seen it in Manchester, we're not making very many changes to the show. Almost everybody in the cast will be back.
Cool.
Which is wonderful. Because some of the principal cast, they're just so good. The idea of trying to replace some of these people, but there's no competition. At least it's not like they're going to get a better part. So look, we're just excited to be focused on having a date. Excuse me, and all of our attention is focused in that way. People are asking, well, is there going to be a cast album, a cast CD? Yes, at some point there will be, but we can't make any plans for that yet either, because the music studios are all closed. We've got
it's a difficult situation with the COVID period now.
Right. So I would anticipate that it won't be in conjunction with the opening of the show, but it'll be some months after we get the show back up and running that we'll have a cast album. But there's no way to know. There's too many variables right now.
So we expect a good launching, and we expect an incredible event. And for all of you watching us at the moment, yes, go in London, go and see this incredible show. You will have a fresh air of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I say fresh because it's something new, and wow, you have a large vision in part one, but it's an incredible show with a lot of things specially made for the stage, for being on the stage, and it's wow, it works perfectly.
Yeah, and with the special effects that are completely incredible.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. We don't speak about that. It's something.
We won't spoil the show, but
so,
really, it's amazing. So you who are watching, you just
go there and see.
Go and see it. Book the tickets for
and
London.
the special effects will be better than the special effects we are trying to make now. But so you don't regret to see the show. It's something incredible. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
And sure, we have a good time in London, and we expect that the show could be a real success, and I'm sure it will be, even with the difficult launch with the COVID period, etc. Sure, when this all be finished, the show will be a wonderful success.
Thank you. Our website, for those who don't know, is backtothefuturemusical.com, and you can go there to buy tickets and find out any news that's going on with the show. I believe that people that had bought tickets in Manchester and were unable to attend because it got shut down, they may get some kind of credit or be able to transfer their tickets over. And you can also buy your tickets with a certain amount of confidence, because for the time being at least, I believe you have the ability to change your date. If you decide, gee, I'm scared to go in May, maybe I better go in July. It's completely easy to do.
Okay, so don't be afraid of very
important. Don't be afraid, and
you could buy, book, and if you have to change, you could change easily. Okay, thank you.
And I just have to throw one more thing in here that has nothing to do with the musical, but a new piece of Back to the Future Back to the Future merchandise. This is a Back to the Future Marty McFly dog Halloween costume.
Oh, so, yeah.
Incredible. Where can we find that?
It's I don't know if you can get it in Europe, but I saw this. I had to get one. My dog is not very comfortable in it.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry. I have a cat who wants equal time.
Well, I mean, they make an extra small size, so it may fit your cat. Fun.com.
Doesn't fit for Einstein.
Oh my God. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, guys. I will be back with you on Back to the Future Day or night, whatever.
On the Back to the Future Day. And we will have more times to speak about all the events, the theme folks, and of course the musical.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Bob.
All right.
It was a real pleasure.
Have a great evening.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
And thanks for doing this. Michael, talk to you soon.
Yes, you will.
See you soon.
See you.
Okay. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Michael, oh my God.
I thought he would never leave.
So, Michael, you have also a lot of news to tell us because your activity is, very huge.
Yeah.
And as you could see, we're truly fans of your work. We have all your editions, the ultimate
Ultimate edition.
I love all of those behind the scenes. So
I didn't want to spend that much money for the ultimate edition. Boy, you guys are.
No, it's really wonderful because especially also these things in the box.
Yeah.
In the box, I don't know if all the backers, the fans know that, but it's the ultimate box set that was released in 2015.
In 2015.
And inside there is a small edition
with some new design,
some new design and a part of your book. And
yeah, for the booklet that went in with the DVDs, we wanted to have just a few little things to make it unique. We didn't want people to say, "Oh, we're just getting a recycle of the bigger book."
It's unique.
So it's fun to be able to, pick out all the photos and find great stuff. And I at the time I went over to Universal and their archives and just went through photo after photo, thousands of photos.
That was the way to have all those photos, because we wonder, how do you do for having those pieces of history? All of those photos, incredible, because there are some truly real.
A lot of details. Also, you detail all the days, all the weeks during the
stage,
the stage,
the scenes, etc.
So, how did you do for that?
So they're all in the archives of Universal Studio, right? Or did you have personal work? You have
most of the photos were at Universal, but it was a lot of work to find them, especially the ones of Eric Stoltz playing Marty, because they didn't even know that some of that stuff was still there. They thought it had been destroyed. And one day, Bob Gale and I went over to the archives, and they handed us like 6 or 7 boxes filled with black and white negatives. The two of us just went one by one, and I started to see in some of them what I thought looked like Eric Stoltz. And it turned out that they were. And the stuff that they thought had been destroyed had not. The negatives still existed. So I was able to use them, and that's a lot of what you see in the book of Eric came from there.
Wow.
There were other people who gave me their personal photos as well. And, for parts 2 and 3, I was there. So I knew what happened.
It's easy to take your own photos and work.
I hadn't been on part 1. So recreating that was people like Bob Gale, Robert Zemeckis, all of the crew members who I got to know when we were doing part 2 and 3 helped me with that. Bob Zemeckis had files of every call sheet of every day of shooting of part 1.
So very helpful to give you those pieces.
And yeah, he provided that along with a copy of the infamous memo from Sid Sheinberg saying he wanted to change the name.
About the name,
Spaceman from Pluto. The one that he denied ever existed. But Bob's archives, his files, showed me that very memo. So it was a lot of fun. And as I said briefly, for the revised edition, I was very pleased to be able to do it, because a lot of stuff went on starting in 2015 that I knew wasn't going to be in the original book, because it had to be finished way before then. So now I got to catch up, and especially there is many pages devoted to the musical as well.
Wow.
So I got to speak to the director of the musical. I got to speak to Ollie Dobson, who plays Marty, and Roger Bart, who plays Doc. And they were wonderful. And I can't wait to go over there and see the show when it opens. So there's an additional, I would say, 20 pages to the book from when it first came out. And we have one, all the inserts that came with the old book, the photo, the disappearing photo, the letters from Doc to Marty and Marty to Doc and all that. We have one new one, and this one which is a reproduction of the USA Today.
Oh, cool.
2015.
Cool.
So that makes it a little more collectible and a little more current.
Yeah, sure. With some knowledge.
I will.
Sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Michael, in this Ultimate Edition, Collector's Edition, there was, you spoke about these goodies and these special photos and so on.
Yep.
There was already a lot of goodies that were not in the
first edition.
standard edition.
Yep.
Will they be edited in the new book, or will they stay only in this special edition?
Those are going to be just for that special edition.
Okay.
So it makes sense to keep this special edition
one and have the new one
unique and
have
also
sure. You can never have too many of them.
Yeah, we'll make a collection of your books. You have a lot there.
Exactly. Build an additional room onto your house just for my books.
Yeah, you have made a lot of books before those. You have a lot of your stuff in the house.
Yeah, okay.
But I am in the process of setting up a website, which will be up very soon, where people would be able to order them from me directly.
Great idea.
So, Mitch, I'll make sure you have all that information so you can give it to all the fans. And I'm working with a friend of mine over in the UK. So if I had to send them from here to France, it would be more than double the cost.
Exactly.
Send a book of that size, it would cost a whole lot of money. So
yeah, we could work something out too.
Right. So my friend in the UK and I are talking, and we'll figure that out. But I want everybody to be able to get it signed if they want it. If you don't want it signed, fine. I'm not hurt. You don't need my signature. But for those who do, I'm happy to do it. And then we can talk more about this next week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, next week we will come again, and you will come again for a 45 minutes interview or something like that with.
Oh my gosh, 45 minutes! What am I going to say for 45 minutes?
1 hour or two if you want.
Maybe I'll just do a reading from the book. Let's see. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Like that. We'll be good. Okay. So, Michael, it was a real pleasure. Yeah. Thanks for the information given about this new edition. Can't wait to have it. And as you said, we will work something out to have those special edition and to be able to have it in France, in UK, with some reduced shipping prices to make all the people able to buy it at a regular price. And I'm sure it will be a great success because a lot of behind the scenes stories are inside, and we love, in France particularly,
it's the Bible.
It's considered as a Bible. I said you, it's a Bible of Back to the Future. There are so many editions and so many books about Back to the Future, but this one for the ultimate fans is considered as the Bible. So thanks a lot for this new version of the book, and yes, we will speak more about next week.
Okay. My pleasure, and good luck. This is a great thing that you guys are doing, not only for the fans, but also, of course, for Team Fox, which is the most important thing. So to everybody watching, let's keep supporting Team Fox, and buy more books. That's all I can say. Exactly. I'll see you next week.
Okay,
see you, Michael, and thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Real pleasure. Bye-bye.
Wonderful.
So, wow.
Wonderful guest for this first evening.
It's starting. Whoa. Oh. So, guys, now I have to drink something.
Some Spanish water, you know this.
Present.
Yeah. So it's the moment to speak about our friends from Spain, and especially.
So is it sangria?
Yeah,
is it sangria?
It's only water, mineral water. No, but it's the occasion to say that it's coming from Spain, and so we salute our friends from Spain, Regreso al Futuro, Pedro Torrome, and friends who will be there with us next week.
Exactly.
To show, to make a virtual exhibition. It will be also the case with Kevin.
Pedro. So we thank you, Pedro. Thank you for those bottles, and he will help us to make these shares, as Doc said.
Yeah,
and we're very proud to present these little bottles.
And we are waiting now for the sangria.
Exactly. And about those bottles, if you stay connected, or perhaps you could win some, because I have some. So stay connected, and I will try to give one or two surprise for some people watching us at the moment.
Yeah, because you don't say that, you didn't say that, but there will be auctions, of course, for Team Fox, but there will be also each day, very important. We will show the 5 minutes, show you the items, but also you will have the possibility to win some nice goodies.
Nice goodies, yes. So particularly, for example, this one, which is a Nectachrome. I don't know if you're watching it. A Nectachrome, but the future
more light.
More light. So the Nectachrome is a prize that you could win tonight. We will see who is connected, and we will. Right on time. And I will pick up.
No, but for the night,
a winner.
Just stay awake.
I will pick up a winner for this prize, and perhaps give other goodies I have in this Back to the Future special edition bag.
Nice bag, yeah.
Nice bag.
With Team Fox logo.
Team Fox made for Oliver and Terry Oller during this event. 8085.
They will be with us next week.
Yeah, they will be with us. So I could pick up also some different surprises. So let's stay connected. All surprises are coming. And now let me show you or try to explain you how it's works. Because as Michael said just before, we will make that for Team Fox. The main goal of the event is for Team Fox. We want to raise a lot of funds. So
you didn't say how many we raised in 3 years.
Yeah, we have raised around $7,000 in 3 years. Only the association in France, Japan, and Spain. So bravo, the association. It's a big
because of you.
Yeah, it's a big, nice prize, nice money. A lot of donation, and yes. Thanks to all of you who have made donation via our Facebook and via our website for the Team Fox. So each day we will start speaking about Pacific Dead Time.
At what time?
At what time? Yes, Pacific Dead Time. It's around 10:30. 10:30 for the people in Los Angeles. We will start each day at 10:30.
So 19h30 for the French guys.
Yes, and in French, pour vous les Français, tous les soirs à 19h30, ça commence. And for Japanese people, it's in the middle of the night, sorry, but you could have the replay of those videos in the Facebook and also in YouTube.
Yeah.
So every day, we'll start at this hour, and we will have a special interview, a special person which will present all of the location of Back to the Future. So each day during 30 minutes, we will live in Back to the Future. So I'm very pleased to say that our guests for this for those interviews each day will be our friend Kevin Bosch.
Yeah.
So thanks to Kevin to permit us each day to live live in Hill Valley, and he will present us all of the locations of Hill Valley. If you think you know Hill Valley, I could tell you you don't know Hill Valley, and you will discover with all the things Kevin will present us a lot of new things.
Yeah.
So guys, stay tuned every day, just 30 minutes before the main interview.
At home, but you will be in Hill Valley with Kevin. That's so
every
nice.
day in Hill Valley with Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
So every day during 30 minutes, we will have a Hill Valley overview of the location, of the stage. And after, during approximately 1 hour, we will have a guest. It means one guest per day. Wow.
Or two sometimes.
Or two sometimes, like this one, like today.
Yeah.
And some surprise could happen.
So,
nice. Nice surprises, of course. Lot of surprises. So it will be very cool. And each day we'll have an interview around 1 hour. For the French people in France, it will be between 8 and 9. And for the American people in Los Angeles and Pacific time, it will be between 11 and 12. So each day we will have an interview. And the guests I have invited are all friends of mine. I know them since years. And we are speaking about crew members who work on the stage of Back to the Future, actors who work on the Back to the Future, and all the people who made the movie possible. Not particularly actors. Some of them are actors, of course, but I want to focus also this event about people I admire since years because they have made the movie. And because they have done this work, the movie is still going on 30 years after. Yeah. So thanks to all the guests who accept to come to this event in live each day, because it's an incredible thing you will learn each day, because we will focus on behind the scenes, on anecdotes, on really things that you will never find somewhere else. Never. So let's stay connected each day, and during the first 30 minutes, go on and visit Hill Valley with your friend Kevin. After, it's about 1 hour interview. And after, the very important thing, because it's a main point of each day, it's for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Yes, it's regarding Tim Fox. Of course, Doc. No?
Of course.
Of course.
Great Scott.
Great Scott. He's not cosplayed as Doc, but I promise you that
I've lost my hair.
Tomorrow, or I don't know, but he will come in cosplay some days. Because we wait, Doc, of course, and we want to have the Great Scott in a Great Scott condition.
Okay.
All right. So, I expect having Doc with me sometimes during this event. So, after the interviews, each day, we will make auctions in my Facebook profile. So it's important to say that it's only in my Facebook profile. It's not on the 88 My Power Association. It's not on other website. It's only focused 30 minutes, only 30 minutes in my Facebook profile. So guys, to have a chance to bid for those incredible lots, because in some minutes, Doc will present all of those stuff. But those stuff is amazing because it concerns personal items from Back to the Future, screen used items from Back to the Future, production items from Back to the Future. They are all amazing, with a range of prices accessible to people, because it starts, I think, at 150 or something like that, and it could reach more than 1,000. So if there is something which interests you, please go on the website, have a look at the planning, and the day when the action will be launched after the interview, connect only to my profile Facebook.
This is
Mitch Garcia, Captain Mitch Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
I will provide the link after. And if you're here, it means that you know who I am. And I will be happy to make this action with you. And I will put increments. I will put a starting price. And you have only 30 minutes to go ahead and to try to have the better bid to win the prize. I take all the shipping charge for me, because if you're in the States, if you're in France, if you're, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are located. I want you to put those price not for me, but for Team Fox, because you have to know that all benefits Team Fox. So all profit benefits Team Fox. So it's the main goal, and I hope we'll have a lot of people doing some bids, incredible bids, I hope, to try to have those incredible things. And it's like a donation for Team Fox. So if you want to try to win those bids, just stay after the show, after the interview, come to my Facebook and do the bids. But if you want to be part also of our association and to make rightly some donation, you could go also on my profile, on the profiles of 88 My Power Association, or rightly on michaeljfox.org, because it's all in the same way. We're all working for our pal Michael to raise funds and to try to fight Parkinson's disease. This is the main goal of the event. So if you want to make donation because you don't want to be part of the auction, but you want to help us, go contact me. And as Doc said, you can help. It's important to help. We are speaking about COVID, but there is a lot of disease which are still in the air. So
need cure.
Exactly.
Each amount is important, whatever you will give.
Exactly. $10 or whatever.
You can give whatever you want, but
exactly.
Please help.
And it's important to help.
Of course.
Well said, Doc. Well said. So now,
the auction.
We will present the auction, because today is the only day we will not have auction. I wanted just to make some presentation and to be sure that you will understand how it works. But now let our friend Emmett Gigawatts present the items of the auction.
No. I will discover with you, because I don't know what it is. So here, what it is? Oh,
it's a
nice
blank paper.
No. It's wonderful, and it's better than that.
Yeah,
of course.
So
can you tell us what it is, please?
Yeah, this is a lot. I have no in mind all of the planning. So please go to the back to 10102020.com and you will check the planning to see when it will appear. So this lot, it's a wonderful lot.
Wonderful lot of personal pictures with Michael.
In the Michael J. Fox world. So it concerns a lot of personal pictures which are taken by a professional photographer, a friend of mine, who gave me this lot to help us for Team Fox.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible, because these are photos you won't see anywhere else. There are personal ones you will see
never seen
before. Sorry.
Yeah.
You some are never seen. Some concern his family, his son, his wife, his mother, and he gave to all of those photos his agreement. Michael J. Fox gave his agreement to take these photos, of course, and I'm very proud today to have the possibility to put that personal lot for an auction for Team Fox.
How many pictures?
We have about 50 or 60 pictures. So they are really a part of history.
Really amazing.
Mostly of them were during the Back to the Future period between, for example, this one, I think, concerns, the coming of the 5th of the annual Academy Award show, and he was there for Back to the Future. So they all took during the Back to the Future period, and yeah, they are incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is part of a lot that you could win for the auction of Tim Fox.
So great.
But Doc, we have a lot of other things to present.
We have
other things. So let's see the next thing we could present. And I will speak of, this one is wow.
Still remains with the picture first?
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah,
okay.
If you want.
This one is an incredible photo of Doc Brown with the clock. This is a production photo, but a screen use also, because it was seen on the Doc's archive when in the library scene.
Mm-hmm.
So in the library scene, you could see these pictures. It was part of the movie. Here you have the certificate of authenticity of screen use. You know the screen use as Propso, one of the most popular company for those incredible props who are screen used. And this photo is really a nice, cool photo because, as you could see, it only concerns Doc Brown. There's no Michael in the picture. Mm-hmm. So as the production was very limited, it was also used on the archive of the library. So it's not only a production photo with a very limited tirage, but also a screen-used item on Back to the Future. So yes, a very cool lot also.
All the lots are cool.
Yeah, all the lots are
we
very
have to
cool.
say all the lots are
but
cool.
This one is really a great piece, production piece, and screen use. And this one, which is just there, it's incredible. So Doc, wow. We are talking about Hill Valley Police emblem, and as you could see, it's not only the emblem, but it's the full page of the production work because it's a production item. It's the original condition, an original emblem of the Hill Valley Police, and some of them were cut and put rightly on the scenes of Back to the Future, but mostly of them are in poor conditions. So no possibility to have
really a rare part.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's very difficult to have some of those pieces. But this one, it's a full mint condition of a production piece, which is just amazing. And I think we have, of course, as all of my pieces, certificates of origin. And if some of those things don't have certificates, I could make one because I know all of the origins of my pieces. This is a thing that I want when I start to collect and to and to have things about Back to the Future. I wanted to know all of the origins. This is very important for me to know of the details of each pieces. Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome.
Next, please. Next one. Next one is a piece I have owned. It's a long time. It's something you could find in the garage of Doc Brown. Yes, so you could say Great Scott. It's a screen use fan. So no, it is a screen use fan, but
not
for the pan screen use. It's not seen in the movie, or it's difficult to see it. But it's not a production one, which was on the archive room and which isn't be in the set. This one was in the set in the garage, but it's very difficult to see it. And I really appreciate it because of the origin of this fan, and it was part of Lot, and I don't know if it works.
Of course you have to try.
We have the button there, and it's really in full condition, and it's a part of Doc's brand life, So I'm very happy to put it also on the auction for Tim Fox. hopefully it could make something smiling, and I'm sure the new owner of this piece will appreciate it. It was mine during more than 10 years, and I really appreciate this piece, but I have also to make pleasure to people, and I also to take some of my personal and own pieces to make auction. And this one is part of the first pieces I collect years ago. I really appreciate it. So now we have,
what is that?
Those things are incredible. They're coming from some archives rooms. Like Michael Klastorin said, he went with Bob Gale in the archive rooms of the Universal Studio to find a lot of stuff, a lot of photos, etc., to have the possibility to make his book. So those things are coming from the archive room of John DeLorean. Those pieces were taken from the personal offices of John DeLorean, and we have still some invoices with John DeLorean's signature. We have, for example, this one is very interesting because it's just a little thing. This is, the thing you put to your door when you are on the hotel and you want a dry cleaner. You put it and you say, oh, I want my pants, my pyjama, my shirt to be clean, etc. And it's written DeLorean, and you check, I have 2 shorts, 3 shirts, 2 pair of socks, etc. So it's really a personal piece of John DeLorean. So it's incredible. And we have, for example, some admin console sheets. We have some signature and written signatures,
meeting reports
of John DeLorean, and some meeting reports, etc. So really some good stuff about John DeLorean life.
Part of history from
exactly.
Yeah.
And you could have some handwritten notes. This way you could see a lot of things. So it smells history, Doc, no?
It smells like a flower.
It's like a flower 30 years ago, yeah. Which is now considered as a beautiful one. So,
okay.
I'm very happy about the next item, because the next one was made for our association. It's
Back to the Future.
a unique item. It's Marty McFly in his yellow jacket, radiation suits.
Yeah.
So, as you could note, I don't know if you could see it, but I will approach.
Yeah.
You could see on the corner, the other one, yeah, we have the 88 Mile Per Hour Association logo, because it was a cool piece made specially for the association. We have the signature of the author, and it is a custom card only made for us. So this is a unique piece, and with the Kenner custom.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I really appreciate it, and I'm sure you will appreciate also. So make a lot of bids for this item. It was, guys, it was. It's really a cool item.
Really nice. Yeah.
Next one.
Of a blank paper.
Blank papers. Wow, what does it
What
mean?
is it?
Black paper. Wow, white paper.
What is it?
I think there's something inside, no? I
It
hope.
seems to be.
I hope there's something inside, because it's not the lot I want.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay. Perhaps we haven't the sufficient light here to show you that, but it concerns 35 slides
Very difficult.
of Back to the Future. For example, if I have a look at those one, yeah, I could see. So there are no slides of the stage. There are slides of personal life of Michael J. Fox. It's like the photos I show you. Those are personal slides of Michael J.
Very
with
nice.
his wife Tracy Poland, with his mother, with Sam, his son. So lot of personal slides of
Tracy,
Michael J. Fox during some show, during some convention, during some jogging in the morning when he came out of his house, etc., etc. So these are really some incredible slides of Michael J. Fox. Those slides were used to make after the photos. If the photos was needed by a journalist or by someone or a reporter or a TV channel, etc. So we use those original slides to make the photos. So I'm very happy and very proud to have those and to put Tim Fox auction on those. So yeah, a great piece also.
Okay.
There is about 20, yes, this one, about 25 slides. Yes, those both.
Yeah, both.
So the next item is something very special. A lot of people told me, "Oh, could I have one, Mish?" So this is the reproduction.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. The reproduction, original reproduction of the Frisbee Pies plate used in Back to the Future. The same company that have made the originals one for the show, for the movies, made those one. So they are full metal. They are exactly the same because they were used to bring the little dessert to the people.
But you ate the dessert.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, I had it. It was yum yum. And this plate was used for the event led by our friend Oliver and Terriola, and they asked the company to make the same for those events. And I'm very happy to have those and to present this plate plus some bonus on this full lot, which is very cool also.
Poetry.
This is a sticker of the Poetry Theater. I have met the Poetry Theater with my friend Dangerous Bob in 19, it was a long time ago. In 1885, I think. It was a long time ago. I made it with Dangerous Bob. And another stickers, Lone Pine, Twin Pine, and a little postcard with thanks coming from Oliver and Terry Ola because they made those custom possible. And this is the answer of a question I asked you months ago.
Oh, yeah.
I said,
right.
I have something in my hand which is blue and orange. What is it?
It's not pepper.
People, no one of you have found the solution. And for that reason, I said, oh, I think I will take in the list and I will give 3 of those incredible things to the people who have played in the quiz. So I know you are about 20% who have tried to find the right thing, but no one found it. And in fact, it's, what is it, Doug? Could you present it? Because yes, it's blue and orange, but in fact, what is it?
It's not blue and orange pepper, no.
No,
it's a micro puzzle.
Yeah.
With a real small
micro puzzle with very
you can see here the picture.
Teeny parts of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And the picture.
It was made for Tim Fox.
Exactly, because in one side, you have Christopher Lloyd, who have made a photo with the DeLorean, a special picture for this thing. So in one side, you have Chris Lloyd and the DeLorean, and on the other side, you have the Tim Fox logo. So all of those benefits, Tim Fox. And this is a special lot you could find in the auction. And I will, for the 20 people which have played on my quiz, I will took some 3 puzzles and I will make a tirage, make a lottery to find 3 winners. This ticket, this ticket permits us to go
to the ancient under the sea dance.
Yeah. So you have to know that it is an original one. It's not a copy. It's an original one coming from our prop master, the great and the famous Dangerous Bob, my friend Dangerous. So Dangerous gave me this production ticket
Very nice.
for this auction. So it works because Dangerous will be there with us in few days, and he could say about the origin of this ticket. They were in very limited edition because Bob Z told Dangerous Bob to make some entrance ticket for the Enchantment of the Sea. And in fact, he has made a few limited tickets, but after, were they used on the movie or not, etc., how many, etc. So Bob will be able to answer all of those questions because the day where Bob appears for the interview, this same day, we will put in auction the ticket. So this is a great prize for the auction and for Team Fox, and it was it. This is an original piece of history coming directly from Hill Valley. And of course, Bob will add to this ticket some things, some surprises, and a certificate of authenticity signed by Dangerous, as always. So feel free to make a lot of bids on this ticket. I'm hoping a lot of money, and I hope we raise a lot of funds on this auction.
Oh.
The next one is something I'm very proud
Oh,
because the origin of this poster is coming with an event we have made in Metz, this town.
And we have to say also who made the model of this.
And this is
Roland.
Our friend Roland, who made this incredible poster. This is the original size, the original picture. This is exactly the same as you could find in the movie. So it's in mint condition. This one is mine because I have some few of those, and I asked Harry Waters Jr., who played Marvin Berry in Back to the Future, to sign it. So he signed something for me, Mr. Danger, thank you, Team Fox, etc. So I will put in auction this poster or another one with a great signature of Harry Waters Jr. and some little sentence, because he have made some 30
like that.
And he put a sentence with a signature. So this is a cool piece. Marvin Berry, our pal Harry Waters Jr. signed for us for Team Fox. And I think that's all. Yeah, we have presented a lot of things, a lot of cool things. So I will wait my pal Emmett Gigawatts to come here. And yes,
I'm here.
You're here. Okay. And let us perhaps present also some things. Yes,
it's the
time, but I have some few minutes.
Okay.
I have 3 or 4 minutes. And it's just to say that with our pal Pedro from Spain, each day we will organize just before the auction and just after the interview, a little quiz, etc. And I will show you some things Pedro, our friend, have made just to permit us to drink some water and to have a little pause of 5 minutes between the interview and the starting of the auction. So I will show you the work of our friend Pedro. So this is Pedro from Registar Futuro, Spain, which means 88
with Mitch Garcia.
Yeah, with Mitch Garcia. And, oh, he has the same T-shirt.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
And our friend Pedro have made those little quiz. So, in fact, for example, I will show you one. Okay. This one, for example, for today, it's a behind the scene. So we will be able each day to see the behind the scene Pedro has selected only for you, fans of Back to the Future. So thanks to Pedro to give us each day a little behind the scene story about Back to the Future. So For example, in this one, you could see here in the pocket of Michael J. Fox, here it's outside, and in the next picture, it's inside. So those are little behind the scenes things you could watch made by the plans, because the plans were not the same. So thanks, Pedro, to permit us to see those little things. And in the same way, Pedro have made something, another thing, which is very funny. It is, as you could say, some stories of behind the scene of the Back to the Future. For example, on this one, I will put it on full screen. On this one, you could see the dog shot in Back to the Future 2 will predict what will happen in Back to the Future 3, and is also used in the Old West as a bandana. So, wow, each day you will find those little stories that Pedro offers to you fans. So I'm very proud to lead this event. So to make a little resume of the situation, it starts every day at 10:30 Pacific time for the US, at 7:30 French time. It starts with a 30 minutes of Hill Valley overview with our friend Kevin. Then we continue with an interview of a guest. I will put a planning right now on the website. And after a little interlude of 1 or 2 minutes to see those behind the scenes images that Pedro provided us. And after, right on my Facebook profile, we will start the auction to the items we want to for the auction for Team Fox only during 30 minutes. So all of the events took part between during 1 to 2 hours. So yeah, it's 2 hours. A 2 hours event each day. And it also happened a little thing that perhaps some days in the 88 Mile Per Hour Association page and Facebook profile,
some surprises
could happen with related with the event. So I don't know. Okay. Be there and try to be attentive to have a look at those pages. Perhaps you could find some cool stuff.
Be there or be square.
Exactly. So I will take a name of the person who have viewed the interview, and I will contact you back PM to say, hey, you're the winner of this Ectachrome, this incredible Ectachrome of Back to the Future 2.
Wow.
Okay, so I will choose someone in the viewers.
How will you choose?
And
how?
I don't know. You will give me a numbers and you will
okay.
blah 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 blah.
Good.
Okay. So
yeah.
We'll do that.
88.
Right. Okay. So we'll show, and the 88 person who is connected, and whoop, you will be the winner. So
sadly, we have only 87.
Oh, you will go.
Oh,
we will restart again. And some amazing things to win. So keep going each day. Be with us. And as you have seen, we have some incredible people. And just a little thing I want to show you.
Another one.
Yes, the last one. And after I will say something in French. Here we are, a special guest, and I want just to...
Who is it?
Just show the TV and you will understand. So just look, it was.
Hello, my name is Jordan Samper. Like all of you, I am a fan of the Back to the Future trilogy. This passion made me want to collect objects related to films, but also to travel to discover filming locations in the United States.
I don't know if there is some problem. I will try again to the video. if I have some troubles, I will put it on the Facebook profile. Up. I will try again. Up. I will try again. We will see if the video is running or not. I don't know.
Technical problem.
Yeah,
Technical issue, what happens?
So, yeah. So it's because it's yet time.
Yeah.
So I will put, I will try up. No, it will not work. So I will put.
Hello, my name is Jordan Samper. Like all of you, I am a fan of the Back to the Future trilogy. This passion made me want to collect objects related to films, but also to travel to discover filming locations in the United States. One day, I had a revelation. I reassure you, I did not hit my head in the toilet. I
will put it later on the Facebook page. It was Jordan Samper, the French artist, and I was very happy to launch this video because he made an incredible thing, and we're not able to show you this thing, but going to the website, you could find this incredible work, and this is the masterpiece of the auction we will launch on 21st with Bob Gale. So Bob Gale is coming the day of this auction. This is a piece of beauty. This is a special paint he has made for Robert Zemeckis. So I will put the link. Thank you, Jordan, to offer your paint and your work to the Team Fox, and I'm very proud to put this painting in the auction. A wonderful paint. So we will present it later. All right. And now it's time to close for our Pacific friend from USA, but in fact we will not close. We will take some 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes
to speak in English, in French,
for French fans.
For French fans, to be sure that
to translate for them who cannot understand all what we have.
Because I know that our English is very poor, and we will try to do our best. But I hope it was understandable by a lot of you. And let's continue in French, Doc. All right? Okay. So, arigato. No, we don't say no in French. Thank you for all of you American guys who are connected. It was a real pleasure to have you live with us. And I hope that Bob Gale's interview and Michael Klastorin interview were very interesting, and that you will follow us those 11 days, each days, and to continue the adventure of Team Fox with us. So thanks to you guys. And now I let Doc explain the situation in French, and I will drink a little. Thank you, Doc.
Ciao, visiteurs du futur. Bon, eh bien, comme vous avez entendu, on vous a donc concocté, enfin Mitch nous a concocté un merveilleux événement qui va durer donc 11 jours, d'aujourd'hui jusqu'au 21 octobre, date évidemment hyper importante dans la trilogie. Et en fait, cet événement évidemment a été conçu avec une finalité, c'est de recueillir des dons pour Team Fox, bien entendu, la fondation créée par Michael J. Fox pour la lutte contre Parkinson. On parle beaucoup du Covid, mais évidemment, la recherche a besoin de fonds. La maladie est toujours là, même si on parle que du Covid, les autres maladies sont encore là, et on a besoin de fonds pour aider la recherche. Voilà, donc toutes les actions, comme nous avons l'habitude de le faire avec l'association 88 miles à l'heure, aidée par nos amis des branches japonaises et espagnoles, eh bien donc nous allons recueillir des fonds au travers de différentes possibilités, et notamment celles dont nous avons parlé tout à l'heure, c'est-à-dire des actions que nous ferons sur des objets bien particuliers que nous avons présentés. Et puis également, il y aura des concours, des jeux, des choses comme ça. On verra, suivant l'envie, en fait, ça sera plein de surprises durant ces 11 jours. Voilà, donc on espère que vous nous suivrez. On a des guests qui sont fabuleux. Vous avez pu voir tout à l'heure Bob Gale, l'immense Bob Gale qui nous a fait l'honneur d'inaugurer, on va dire, cet événement. avec nous, ainsi que Michael Klastorin, hein, donc de la Bible, comme je le disais, évidemment, de Retour vers le futur, hein, le fameux livre que vous devez tous posséder, disons-le clairement, qui relate absolument tout sur la trilogie avec des formidables goodies à l'intérieur et qui va être réédité justement en France. Je crois que c'est le 13 novembre prochain. Si les choses ne changent pas, voilà, c'est une date qui était annoncée.
Et comme Michael l'a dit, je travaille avec lui en ce moment pour essayer d'être un peu son vecteur pour la France et puis avec une autre personne en Angleterre pour vous permettre justement d'avoir
des tarifs
plus intéressants parce qu'effectivement, si on commande par les voies traditionnelles, il y a un frais de port énorme sur ce livre. Donc, je travaille en ce moment avec Michael. Je vous en avais parlé il y a quelques temps sur le groupe. Et donc, on va essayer de faire tout notre possible pour vous procurer ce livre avec de bonnes conditions tarifaires. Voilà.
Avec une signature de Michael?
Et j'étais en train de travailler avec une signature de Michael.
Peut-être.
Donc, rien n'est impossible. Il faut juste voir d'où on fait partir les lots. Et si on a possibilité de les faire passer par la maison de Michael, parce que souvent, ça passe directement par l'éditeur plutôt que par sa case personnelle. Mais bon, vous voyez, on est quand même en très bons termes depuis très longtemps et on s'apprécie beaucoup. Donc, je pense que si ce n'est pas en one-shot avec sa signature, eh bien, ce sera avec une signature possible après, comme nous avons déjà fait d'ailleurs des signatures avec Michael, souvenez-vous, sur le groupe. Donc, voilà, c'est quelque chose qui est tout à fait envisageable et on travaille sur cette affaire.
Voilà. Alors, donc, comme on l'a dit, des guests, des actions, des visites également, très important. Donc, tous les soirs, 19h30, pendant une demi-heure, notre ami Kevin Bosch, aux États-Unis, va vous faire vivre Hill Valley, va nous faire découvrir différents lieux du tournage de Hill Valley. Donc, c'est assez fantastique. En fait, de chez vous, vous allez pouvoir visiter les lieux comme ça, en live. Ensuite, eh bien, de 20h à 21h, une interview de nos guests. Alors, différents guests, vous pouvez évidemment visiter le site dédié de cet événement, donc www.back to10102020, back to 10-10-20-20.com. Et voilà, vous découvrirez les différents guests. Il y a évidemment Bob Gale qui reviendra nous rejoindre, nous retrouver à nouveau pour le 21 octobre, date ô combien
la Back to the Future Day.
La Back to the Future Day, donc c'est vraiment énorme de nous faire cet honneur. Vraiment, on leur remercie du plus profond du cœur, ainsi que tous les autres guests qui sont volontairement, comme l'expliquait Mitch en anglais. Alors, il y aura quelques acteurs, mais on a souhaité focaliser finalement sur des personnes qu'on connaît peut-être un peu moins, mais qui sont tout aussi importantes finalement dans la vie de la trilogie parce qu'elles y ont énormément contribué, que ce soit dans le domaine du design, du costume. On aura la chance d'avoir quelqu'un comme Joanna Johnson qui fait très peu d'interviews.
Très peu d'interviews.
Très peu, même aux États-Unis. Voilà, il y aura des prop masters, évidemment, notre ami Dangerous Bob, voilà, Michael. Et puis, encore une fois, comme cet événement est dédié Team Fox, Dean Cundy également. Enfin, visitez le site, vous aurez des surprises.
Des guests incroyables.
Tous les soirs, on vous accueillera ensemble et vous pourrez d'ailleurs réagir. On prendra certaines de vos questions en live.
On n'a pas pu d'ailleurs à ce sujet regarder tous les posts. On était vraiment sur la première. Ouais. Mais c'est vrai que, comme le dit Doc, on essaiera jour après jour de regarder un petit peu les posts en live, surtout pour la fin des interviews où on laissera quand même 5 minutes ou 10 minutes de questions, voilà, à chacun de nos invités. Et j'ai l'honneur de vous le dire ici en direct, je ne sais même pas si notre doc est au courant, nous devrions normalement, dès demain, avoir une interview en français, parce que nous avons une invitée exceptionnelle demain, qui n'est autre que notre amie Claudia Wells. Et fantastique. Donc, Claudia parle évidemment très, très bien le français. Et donc, nous aurons peut-être la possibilité d'avoir une interview en français. D'ailleurs, je vais voir, je crois qu'elle nous a laissé un petit mot. Hop. Je vais vite regarder si on a la possibilité de regarder ça. Un petit mot pour nous pour demain. Hop. Tac. Alors, hop, je bouge un petit peu mon écran, c'est les joies du technique. Alors, quelque chose. Tac. Je vais le lancer et je vous le mets en direct live.
Ça tourne.
Ça tourne.
Ça tourne.
Et pendant que c'est en train de se lancer, je me suis aperçu, et on fera mieux demain, qu'on a laissé le bandeau durant toute l'interview. Alors, on va essayer de ne pas le garder. Hop là, un écran. Voilà. Et donc, je vais vous partager une petite vidéo de notre amie Claudia Wells. Et comme je disais, eh bien, on va essayer de... hop, je reviens. On va essayer hop, voilà, de partager cette vidéo. Et donc, d'enlever le bandeau. Voilà, on a laissé le bandeau durant toute la session. On les enlèvera les autres fois. Hein.
C'est pas grave.
Les petits problèmes techniques. Je vous ajoute cette petite vidéo et je pense qu'on va conclure là-dessus. Mais Claudia saura trouver les mots mieux que moi. Hop, à toi, Claudia.
Bonjour, à tout à l'heure et merci beaucoup.
C'est cool.
Voilà, hop, c'était donc Claudia qui nous dit
Formidable,
à tout à
Claudia.
l'heure, effectivement,
Voilà.
et elle est à tout à l'heure parce que dans très très peu de temps, nous inaugurons notre premier meeting avec nos amis du Japon. Donc, si vous voulez suivre cela, eh bien, je vous donnerai sur notre page Facebook les liens pour pouvoir suivre ça en décalé dès demain. Voilà, et cette nuit, nous allons préparer notre événement japonais avec notre amie Claudia Wells, qui sera de la partie pour notre événement japonais, mais qui revient également dès demain,
Fantastique.
8 h, pour nous, pour vous. Donc, c'est avec un immense plaisir qu'on accueillera demain Claudia Wells. Donc, à tout à l'heure, Claudia, comme tu l'as dit.
On peut peut-être aussi préciser que ces lives que vous êtes en train de visionner sur ta page seront de nouveau visibles. Hein. Vous pouvez,
Voilà.
Si vous n'avez pas pu en voir la totalité, ils resteront de toute façon. Vous pourrez les consulter à volonté. Voilà. N'hésitez pas à réagir, à nous dire
et nous
ce que
les
vous en avez
hébergerons
pensé
aussi sur Facebook, sur YouTube.
Sur YouTube.
Ouais. Donc voilà, ils seront sur les deux plateformes.
Voilà.
Et comme le dit Emmett, n'hésitez pas à réagir, à nous dire ce que vous en avez pensé, et puis à nous dire tous les commentaires que vous n'avez pas pu faire en live ou que vous souhaitez faire après coup. On est ouvert à tout et on espère surtout que ça
ouvert à tout.
Et façon de parler, Covid, voilà, attention, distance sociale, et on est ouvert aux choses qui n'entraînent pas de... Voilà. Sur ces paroles amusantes, je vous dis à tout à l'heure. On vous dit à tout à l'heure. On est tout un groupe et on est tous contents d'avoir participé à cet événement. Merci à toutes les personnes impliquées sur l'événement. Et donc, à demain pour nos amis français et américains. Même heure, même endroit, il valait.
Ouais, et même ambiance.
Et
si
même
ça
ambiance.
vous convient.
Voilà. Si c'était convivial, ça me plaît. On continue comme ça.
C'est cool alors.
Et on continue. Sur ce, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.